limits. I look like and feel like I'm $1,000,000. I'm feeling myself for real. I'm on my way. The way I walk looks like a dance. And baby, that's just how I feel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am high. I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am. It's the Couch Chronicles early mornings on the couch, that is. Every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Come catch a vibe with the couch. If you ain't gotta work, then you better keep your pajamas on. Get your tea, your coffee, whatever you drink, and whatever you smoke. Because Wednesdays and Fridays is the time to relax, chilling, vibing, you know. If you would like to be a live guest, if you in the Oklahoma City area, DM me now. Trust me when I say you don't want to miss this vibe. Are you feeling good? I'm feeling good. That's how you supposed to feel in the morning. 1, 2, 3, let's go. I look like and feel like I'm $1,000,000. I'm feeling myself for real. I'm on my way. The way I walk looks like a dance. And baby, that's just how I feel. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am high. I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling right. I'm feeling alive. I'm feeling myself. I am. Y'all, this is the Couch Chronicles. Grand Rising. So it's early mornings on the couch, and usually it's a little stiff. It's been stiff lately. And the reason why I say stiff is because I've been getting a little serious on y'all. But usually early mornings on the couch is really more relaxed. But I wanted to take this time this morning, and first let's give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here with us today. Grand Rising. Let's give this moment to them. Anyone that we've lost, this is your time to give them that moment. Coming up on the couch, we do have ShroomTalk and Fuck Fentanyl wrapping the month up. We was going to do menopause surgeries and more this month, but I have a guest that's going to come next month, and we do that every other month. So we missed this month, so we're going to pick it back up next month, and then we're going to do another, maybe double the next month again and do it again. So to make up for this month. So we'll have that next month as well. Today, I just wanted to give you guys, you know, we start off early mornings on the couch with the theme song and Grand Rising. And if you don't already know, the theme song is uplifting. It makes you feel good. And sometimes during the week, we don't really feel that good. Like, we don't feel 100% our best. Our best to us sometimes starts to come like around Thursday, Friday-ish, and then it's like to the full max on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to be free. And some of the people that you work with, some of the people that you're around, you can't truly, genuinely be yourself, because if you be yourself, you might not have a job. Or if you be yourself, they might look at you crazy. But some of us have those group of friends that you can be totally free with. And even though, and it's a plus if you're, you know, the person that you're dating is like on that same level or that same tip, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you're going through the week with your job, yes, you have to work to make money. Yes, you have to get up and do what you have to do. You have to adult. It sucks, but you have to do it. It's something that you just can't miss. But once you start getting closer to the time where you know you can be free, when you know you can be around your people, when you know that you're safe, you're good, it makes it so much more to look forward to. to get to the weekend or to get to the Friday or to get to the time where, like, hanging out with your friends on the weekdays is cool, but it's even better when you can just be free and you don't have to worry about getting up the next morning, and you don't have to worry about, oh, do I have to take care of this? Do I have to take care of that? Do I got these errands? No, you're good to go. You're good to go. You with your people. And a lot of us, which, you said it's hard to make those kind of friends in Oklahoma, to be honest. You need to come hanging out with us. We be kicking it. Come hang out with us. That's what I was going to say. Let me say this. Because I'm not afraid to have a TikTok friend pull up, to have a Facebook friend, Instagram, Bigo. I'm not afraid. If you are a couch potato, baby, if you ain't got nobody to hang out with on the holidays, I cook a big feast. I mainly make a lot of vegan food, but I also make regular food too. Yes, exactly. And me and my wife, we love couples. We love to do we got a lot of married friends that we do group married things with. So y'all are more than welcome to pull up. We be kicking it. So, and what I was about to say is, a lot of times we, especially at the age that we're at now, not saying that we're old. Thank you for the gifts. Not saying that we're old, but we don't really like to always be out in public. And not even saying that we broke. And sometimes it be that. But so what? You ain't that broke if you got a bottle at the house, your people in the weed. Hey, I'm just saying. But a lot of times, you'll catch us at each other's house, kicking it. You know, like, one of the friends take on the everybody come over to my crib, play music, maybe play some spades or dominoes, you know, vibing out, just kicking it, listening to music, dancing around freely, having fun. And if you need to Uber, you can Uber if you're too drunk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we all live by each other anyway. So, you know, it's good to have those group of friends and group of people, your tribe. It's so good to have your tribe to look forward to. It's so good to have a tribe that you know that 100% is going to have your back, never talk about you, never make you feel no type of way. Like, you shouldn't have to second guess if a friend is talking shit about you. That should never be in the same category. He said, we're going to hold you to that, but we're homebodies. Exactly. Yes, that's what I'm saying. We are homebodies too. Now, don't get it twisted. We kind of like Hanks. Somebody invited us to Hanks. Shout out to Bredaville, because that's who invited us to Hanks. That's our girl. She's the bartender. And we actually liked it there. It was an older crowd, and we was like, you know what? I could see myself coming back. I could see myself doing that. He said, being spiritual and having a high vibration, you got to watch the people that you're around. Exactly. That's so true. You have to watch the people that you're around. That's why I say I'm so lucky, because my tribe, man, when I say we literally, most of my tribe, we came from prison to now. Like, I did 9 years. You know, I've been out 10. And almost all the friends that I have, I was in prison with, or DHS custody with, or, you know, in a group home or a foster home. Like, I didn't have the same type of life as everybody else, like growing up in the neighborhood and you know, school activities. No, I had DHS activities where they was taking us to Bells and Big Splash and in the museum as a group. And I used to try to walk away because I'm like, hold on, I don't want nobody. But they knew. You know, now that I'm older, they like, oh yeah, we knew you was in the DHS custody. We called y'all the DHS girls and the DHS guys. I was like, ugh. You know, so my life wasn't like everybody else's. Like, I don't get the same type of mad as you would get mad. I don't get the same, like, I think different. I want to explore different. I love to be around people, but sometimes I like to be standoffish at the same time. Only because of the experience from prison, you know. But other than that, like, I understand energy so much. But being who I am, and doing what I do, I have to put that part to the side, because if you've ever been around somebody that's a drug addict, they don't have the same energy as they have when they're sober. So if somebody's reaching out to me and their energy is bad, but they're not sober, I can't be like, yo, I can't. The couch can't help you today because your energy is fucked up. Your energy, I can't. I'm an energy person. I can't do that. Because I don't know what that person is going through that got their energy in a fucked up position right now. They could have just got raped, molested, beat up. Kids could have got taken, and now they had to do a big hit of drugs, and now they're not in their right mind. And when you're not in your right mind and you kind of in your right mind, you at least reaching out for help. But you're not saying, hey, I'm on drugs. No. So no matter how much discernment we use, thank you for the gifts. No matter how much discernment we use, we can't allow it to have us push away the people that actually reach out when they need us. Because some people reach out in their addiction. Some people reach out in the midst of their trauma, their troubles. And some of us, especially, and I want to say especially, I'm going to put the emphasis on this because it's happened to me, especially the church. They have a habit of pushing people away because of how they look, but it's come as you are. How is it come as you are when you come as you are, and as you are, you're getting pushed away? And we do that subconsciously to the same. If we was walking into a gas station and a dirty homeless person started walking up to us like, can I have some? We like, get some of us, I've seen people do that. But that same person could be you. And what if you can't take a shower? Then you're, of course, going to look just like this same homeless person that just tried to ask you for some change. And maybe they have been calling, saying, hey, the whole time, and you just didn't hear them. So now they're saying, hey, can I have some change? And now you like, get away. Couldn't even imagine what that would do to their self-esteem, to their energy, to their thought process, to their everything. And then when they finally reach out to someone, like a lot of people reach out to the couch, like, believe it or not, a lot of people reach out to me, and I cannot turn anyone away, even if later on down the line I might find out that somebody's playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've only had that happen one time when I very first started the couch. One time. This is my fifth season in my fourth year. So I've only had one person call my hotline playing because they thought it was a game. They thought it was a joke. Like, if you're giving out this number, what are you really giving it out for? Do you want? And I'm like, do y'all not hear the word hotline? Y'all talking about hotline like sex. No, motherfucker, hotline like if you have a crisis. If you need me to pull up to your apartments, if you have a slumlord that's treating the apartment complex like shit. If you want to talk about how DHS is treating your kids, if you want to talk about any of that, if you need a designated driver, that's what that hotline is for. Thank you so much. And congratulations on your sobriety. That's what that's for. Not to be playing with. And I'm so glad that people realize very quick that this is not a game. Helping people is not a game to me. Doing what I do is not a game. Being a journalist is not a game. It might hurt some people's feelings. And as a Taurus, I do say things kind of funny. And as Janelle, just who I am. My mom was a Virgo and my dad was an Aquarius. I'm a Taurus. That means I've been facetious my whole life. So sometimes I'm just facetious just naturally. And I don't mean to be. It just happens. It's just, I guess it's like in my blood now. to be facetious. So sometimes I say things that might sound funny, but I'm serious as fuck. Sometimes I might even make you laugh, but the message is still pure and it's still, I hope you get it. And if you don't get it, then guess what? This wasn't for you. You know, a lot of people get the couch misconstrued because they don't actually tune in. I love you, Desi. Because they don't actually tune in to the couch. Because if you tune into the couch, there's no way that you could possibly say that it's messy. Unless you bring some mess to me, because I don't care who I'm helping and what I'm doing. I'm not going to turn down talking no shit. Thank you, Desi. I love you. I'm not. I'm a Taurus. And I'm facetious. So if you come for me, I'm going to come for you. I don't just come, but you ain't never going to randomly see me come for nobody. That's just not me. It's not in me. I don't come for nobody that don't come for me. You come for me and you might hate me after, because I'm going to come for you even harder. I'm petty and I'm a Taurus and I'm facetious. So, but my main goal is to help. And I make sure that I'm available to everyone in all energies, because not all energies are where they're supposed to be. Sometimes we are the guide to someone's energy. Sometimes we are the light. You know how when people say, keep going, you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel? Sometimes we are the light at the end of the tunnel for somebody. Sometimes we are it. And then when they come and they running and they like, yo, I found it. I got the help. And we close that door. And now it seems like, wow, was I running to nothing? Because now the light is gone. And you can turn your light off if you're not accepting of all energies, until you figure out if you was the light that was supposed to fix their energy. Sometimes we have to figure that out, and sometimes we figure that shit out the wrong way. Sometimes, and that's how we end up hurt. That's how we end up not being around other people, because we like, nah, fuck that. These motherfuckers, they just gonna take advantage. They just gonna hurt us. But if we do that to everyone, if we treat everybody like how one person treated us, we are gonna miss out on an angel or being an angel. He said, in your opinion, what does it mean when people come up to you and tell you everything about them? Your energy is so pure that people want to speak to you. People want to know what you think about what they're saying. I think that's beautiful as hell. Like, I love that. And I love that I could be that same person too. Like, if somebody can walk up to you and tell you everything about them and what they're going through, you are that light at the end of their tunnel. You are the one for them. Not saying sexually or nothing like that. I'm saying that you can help them get to where they're trying to be. Something about you is something that they want inside of them, but they don't know how to really say it. They don't. A lot of times they don't. People don't know how to just be like, yo, can you teach me to be more like you? Or can you teach me to have your energy? I can't teach you, but I can show you how to get your energy to be out loud instead of being scared to show it. Because that's what it a lot of the times is. People are scared to show their light, their energy. They kept it dim for so long because they didn't think that anybody would accept them for who they truly are. But there are people that's out here that are part of your tribe that want to embrace you for who you are, exactly like who you are. No, we don't want you to be drug addicts. We're going to help you get up out of that. That's not who you are, but who you genuinely supposed to be. Your tribe is going to help you find that. You said, maybe I should stop being so damn defensive or mean to people. Exactly. You probably the light, and you've been canceling out your light because you're like, fuck that. Their energy is wrong. But they coming up to you for a reason because you have the energy that they, I love you. You have the energy that they want, but they don't know how to ask for. They don't know how to activate their own. And it's okay. But again, some of us are the light. You have to embrace your light. And embracing your light means that you have to accept all energies, no matter what. And I'm not saying that you're not going to get hurt, you're not going to get played, you're not going to get fucked over, you're not going to get stole from. You're not, because drug addicts, what they do, sometimes they steal. Sometimes they lie. Sometimes they just want money. Sometimes they do. But sometimes they fucking listen. And sometimes they realize that somebody is genuinely here to help. And no matter what they fuck up and do, and how many times they fuck up, and what bridges they burn, they real tribe is still right there cheering them on. Like, yo, you got this. What you need to be successful. Let me help you. Come on, tell me, what's up? You need some drug testing strips? What? You need me to be around you 24/7, 32/6? I can do that. You tell me how to help you. Because if you don't want the help, then you're going to know if somebody wants to help or not. But you also can't turn a blind eye to when they're asking for help. And maybe a lot of people don't know how to do this. But you have to learn to read between the lines. You have to learn that everybody is not brave enough to tell you what's going on with them. But they'll say it in a way to where they hope that you're catching on. And if you don't catch it, you might have lost somebody right then and there to help. So don't be so defensive. Don't be so mean. You know how they say that you know how they play that little game, we listen, we don't judge. Even if you judge, take the time to listen. He said what's crazy is that I can see everyone's true intention just by looking into their eyes. It's a blessing and a curse. And that's true. But also, how can you know someone's true intentions if they don't know their true intentions yet? If you were supposed to be the light to help them figure out what their true intentions are. They don't know because they're still trying to find themselves. And someone's true intentions could want to do drugs. And that's all they hear and see and think and all of this right now. But something about you can help them change that. And now their true intentions is to get their kids. Now their true intentions is to be the best man or woman that they know that they can be. Thank you for the roses. Now they can do that because you helped them get there. They didn't know what their true intentions was because in the midst of their drug addictions, they wasn't giving a fuck about their children. But now that they're getting sober, they're like, oh my God, I lost my children. I got to do everything I can to get them back. They're dependent on me. Now they have a purpose. Now they have intention. And now you help them get there. You did that. You can do that. People, like I said, they'll hide their real intentions because with drugs, with alcohol, with sex, with being rude, with being disrespectful, with being racist, they'll hide their true feelings because they don't know how to express it. They wasn't really taught to express it. Not everybody is in counseling. Not everybody went to prison. Not everybody had to go to counseling to know this. Not everybody knows these things. So they're dependent on our stories, our light, our energy to help them find their energy, their intentions, and their purpose. We are that light. We are. And honestly, it took a while for me to even embrace it because I was like, whoa, hold on. Like, I'm having dreams and premonitions and all of this, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't want to see the world coming to an end. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see that. And I was seeing it. And so growing up, I would try to do stuff to not see it anymore. drinking at a young age, smoking. I've been smoking since I was maybe 9, 8. I didn't want to think about my purpose. I wanted to be me. I thought I did. But who was me at that time? I was like, nah, I just wanted to be rebellious. And then when I realized that that's not even who I am, I was like, oh, my bad. That ain't me. This is me. And I didn't have kids for a reason. I mean, I wanted kids. I wanted 10 of them. But if you've been a couch potato for a long time, then you know I started my podcast because I was held hostage at Baptist Integris Hospital for 10 days. And they made it to where I could never have kids again. And then shortly after that, about a year later, I found out that I had 24 fibroids and cysts that was wedged between my rectum and my bladder. The worst ever. As big as 9 point something centimeters or 10.9 centimeters. And anyways, all of that, it did something to me. So I know that even though I wanted kids, it was a reason why I didn't have them. And after that, I started my podcast, and I was like, yo, this is my baby. Leaving my legacy doesn't have to be with children. Leaving my legacy can be leaving my podcast memories. Thank you. Leaving my words of encouragement. Leaving these interviews up. This is my legacy. And I'm put on this earth to help. And I literally take that so very serious. So no matter what you think my intentions are, I'm telling you right now, my intentions are to help. Always. It doesn't always come out the right way when I say things. I'm trying to get my point across. That's because it's just who I am. But my intentions are so pure. And I love you guys. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. If you get a chance, make sure to follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, and make sure that you subscribe. I would appreciate the subscription. And also to the YouTube channel, which is THA, Real JANELL. If you don't have any of those platforms, my podcast actually streams on The Voice, actually streams on YouTube as well. You could type in Couch Chronicles No Limits. You said my wife had them over her ovaries and she can't have kids either. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry. It's no joke. It definitely was. I literally was in a wheelchair. Like, that shit was no joke. And let me tell you guys, I'm going to just give you a little brief description of how serious it was. I couldn't even listen to silverware. Like, I couldn't even be around silverware at all. It was so, I'm talking about, I can't even explain to you guys how bad it was. You would think I was lying. But if you would have pulled some silverware out, I would have a breakdown. Yeah, Oklahoma City and this thing. Juicy Big Fine. I see you, girl. Yes. So, you would have thought that I was lying until you pulled it out and you see me have a breakdown. It was a real fucking breakdown. I would have an anxiety attack. But the whole time it was because the fibroids and cysts, they did something with my frequency. It was so weird. And after they got taken out, now I'm able to go in restaurants now. I could pick up silverware now. I want to cry about it, but I could pick up silverware now and eat with it. Like, me and my wife can now go to a restaurant and have a beautiful date. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do that for years. And when I went to go see what was wrong, my doctor, I didn't even find out from my doctor. Thank you for the gifts. I didn't even find out from my OBGYN. I went to her. And I was like, when she was pushing on me, I'm like, ow, like, Grand Rising. I'm like, ow, is it supposed to hurt like that? What is that? She was like, oh, that's normal. So you good. she's like, oh, that's normal. I'm like, oh, okay. So she's telling me it's normal. I'm thinking it's normal. Okay, boom. That happened in May that I got that checkup. By the time June came, I couldn't even move off my couch. I was like, and I'm thinking that it's my rectum. I thought that, I don't know. Thank you for the gifts. I don't know what I thought it was, but come to find out, it was because it was wedged between my rectum, and I couldn't use the bathroom because I was like, I'm constipated. I thought I was just constipated. Man, I got there. They was like, oh, no. You need emergency surgery. You got to get that out. And the same month that happened, I found that I went to the doctor in May. She told me nothing was wrong. June, they said that they found it. Same month, a couple weeks later, they did my surgery. I couldn't believe it. Like, I couldn't even, I'm telling you guys, it was no, I'm not going to say it was the worst because my back surgery was the worst. But that feeling down there, we're going to talk more about it next month. We do menopause surgeries and more because obviously I'm menopausing now. I've been menopausing for 2 years. Shout out to the menopause group because I've embraced my menopause and I actually love it now. I love the carefreeness of it because you literally don't give a fuck about anything that tries to come at you. Like, back in the day, if you cared, when you start menopausing, there's not a care to give when it comes to the bullshit. I guarantee you, your fucks, I'm telling you, it's going to be so much fucks that's not given. I don't give a fuck. Every time, you're going to love it. So, ladies, shout out to you if you haven't already started menopausing, but when you get there, you're going to love it. You're not going to like the hot flashes, but I can teach you how to deal with them. I don't have as many hot flashes. I can tell you how to manage it. So, I will tell you guys more next month on the couch when we do the discussion about menopause surgeries and more because I've had so many surgeries. And if you guys didn't hear me earlier, I was shopping in Sprouts. It's a grocery store. Just looking for groceries. That's it. I was in the store and an employee was driving a forklift really fast and hit me. I've had a neck surgery, a back surgery, 2 shoulder surgeries. My ribs was broke. Still broke to this day. It just, I don't know why it hasn't healed itself, but it didn't. I'm losing the function in my feet, but I'm still pushing. I'm still doing what I got to do, but so that's why I do surgeries, menopause, and more because we got to talk about it. There's things that you guys don't know about surgery that you need to know. Okay. There's things that you need to know about menopause that they don't tell you, teach you. So let's talk about it. I love you guys so much. I hope I have a good lawyer because, they better get on it. I've been dealing with this for 4 years now. Like, whew. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. And again, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe. Follow me on Couch Chronicles No Limits, Spotify, Apple, and Pandora. Subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you. And if you would like to listen to some new music, if you need a new artist, that's not the only thing that's on Spotify is my podcast, but my music. All you got to type in is my name, Janell. And my newest song that just came out is called You. And I also got one called You Ain't Shit. I also got Shrooms. I also got Time. I got so many. Check me out. I promise you, you won't be mad. You won't be disappointed. Y'all listen to Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. And you guys know every time I leave on Friday, I tell you, I understand that we about to wind down. I get it. But no drinking and driving. It's not that serious to get behind the wheel and drink and drive. If you're in the Oklahoma City area and you need a designated driver, you can call my hotline, 404-666-5906. Please do not drink and drive. There's kids even out. Thank you for the gifts. There's kids even out at nighttime. Teenagers, kids sneaking out. We used to sneak out. So if there's kids out sneaking out, what makes you think they're not in the middle of the road? And you can be drunk and you might hit them. and you can kill them. And now, even though you didn't mean to do it, the kill them part, you meant to get behind that wheel. But even though you didn't mean to catch this case, there's still real consequences for your actions, and you can still really go to prison. And depending on if they survive or not, it can be dependent on how much time you get. So please do not drink and drive. Again, if you're in the Oklahoma City area and you need a designated driver, you can always call my hotline, 404-666-5906. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Thank you guys for the gifts. I really appreciate the love and support. Again, follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora. Also, some things that you guys don't know is I'm also a photographer and a makeup artist. So y'all want me to bring my awards over so you can see that I'm serious? I charge every 6 edited photo for $15 because I understand that sometimes people need graduation shots, photos for their wedding and engagement, and everybody ain't got $1,000 for a session. So I always make sure that my quality is just as good as if you go pay that $1,000. So every 6 edited photo is $15. No matter what the occasion is, my face beats are $50. I'm doing 2 free prom faces. So if you have a prom tomorrow, if you know somebody that has a prom tomorrow, DM me now. I'm doing 2 faces for free. 2. You better get on it. 2 faces. So hit me up. It's the Couch Chronicles. You know what? I'm going to do 2 free photo shoots for a senior or a graduate. Let's do it. 2 and 2. So if you see this and you know a senior, or if you have a senior yourself and you need graduation photos, they're on me. Hit me up. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on Monday. Monday. I said it, Monday, because even though y'all don't really like Mondays, Monday be a good day for me because we be on the couch. Thank you. I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Mwah. Have a good day.